gracious me!
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome to the 91 rated team of the season. I'm going to butcher this. I'm guessing it's Onyekuru. Again, I've probably butchered that. I do apologise. I've been heavily requested to review this card. I'm not really sure why, because it doesn't really... People know how I play the game. You know, any AIDS meta, I will abuse it, right? So this guy, for me personally, doesn't really fit that. And people are still messaging me saying I'm going to love him. I don't really understand that, but, you know, I'm an open-minded person. We'll go into it with no expectations, and we'll see where we come out with it. 4-star, high. The high defensive work rate for a winger isn't great. Let's hope he's got good stamina. And he does. 99 stamina is obviously perfect, so that's brilliant. He's got 99 jumping as well. Maybe that's why people have been saying to me, this could be the card that you like off the bench, for instance, because obviously I do cross a lot. I don't know whether it's just me, and I may or may not make a dedicated video about this, but the weekend just gone, a lot of the overpowered meta mechanics weren't actually working. So whether they've done some sort of patch that they've not told anyone about or whatever, I don't know. But again, that could be for another video. But in terms of just raw ability, this guy's got some really nice stats. There are two, obviously, that concern me, and we will get to those. I'm pretty sure you know what they are already. This guy is going to be fast, and Keemstar fast as well. 98 acceleration, 98 sprint speed, 99 agility, which means, and I think he's 5'9" as well, isn't he? Yeah, he is. So he's going to be so quick. 95 acceleration, finishing, I meant to say. 87 shot power, 89 long shots. This is all with a basic chem style as well. The reaction and the composure. That, for me, instantly, that turns me off the whole thing. It kills the card. But I will go into it with an open mind. As you can see, I do have a pretty trash team. We've got Rivaldo up front, Bale on the right. We've got the Onyekuru card on the left, of course. Very weak midfield in terms of ability. They are so far behind the curve now. The defence isn't too bad. Fabinho out of position, I should say. But I do like him there, to be fair. He does do a very good job for me. If I could afford to go and get the centre-back, well, not even afford, if I could just warrant getting the centre-back, I just don't use this account enough to spend money on it. But there's a Maestro card for Onyekuru. That's the chem style. Reason being, shot power long shots needed a boost. That's pretty much the angle that I'm coming at this from. He's got a right foot, of course. He's got a 4-star weak foot as well, which isn't too bad, but he'll be coming in from the left. And if the meta really has died off and we can't cross it so much anymore, I will be cutting inside an awful lot. Maybe flicking it up, going for goal, or looking to just play the shot from the edge of the area. So with that in mind, having 97 shot power, 99 long shots with 89 volleys could very much come in handy. We do now have 97 passing and 87 long passing with 92 vision as well. 85 reaction, so a little boost there, which is decent. And then, of course, into the 90s for ball control, up into 99 for dribbling, and you already know about the jumping and the stamina. All in all, it has the potential to be a bit of a George Best in the sense that he is not that bad in the air, but you wouldn't necessarily want to be arrowing crosses into him. And also, he's got the skills, he's got the weak foot, he's very good on the floor, he's very quick. He is a very George Besty player on paper. Not as good, obviously, but with a chem style, a 95 rated left wing. Could be interesting. 4-2-3-1 is going to be my formation of choice. He's basically just been told to get into the box, and that's pretty much it. The reason I do that is for back post headers, although he will be... I'm going to test his area ability for sure, but I think he'll be more of a facilitator, delivering the ball in toward Gareth Bale and Rivaldo than anything else. But without any further ado, let's get into the action. So my opponent for the upcoming game hopefully has very slow defenders. Well, to be fair, yeah, he does. This is going to be an interesting one. I mean, the team isn't great, right? But then neither is mine. Marcus Alonso in the left-back position. That is going to be my target point, I think. Bale into Fernando, up into Onyekuru. First touch for him, really. And he's drawn the foul. He was pushed from the back. That's going to be a good thing about having low strength, I think, is because he's just going to get pushed over an awful lot. His balance is very high at 94, but I feel like we could be drawing a lot of fouls. Fernando in there like swimwear. Carlos Eduardo. Onyekuru up and over the top. Is he onside? Not quite. What a touch from him, though. Did you see that touch? That was mental. What a touch that is. If I could just get him onside, up and over the top, I mean, his pace will just take him away from the defence. Carlos Eduardo with a good interception. There's Rivaldo. Look at him again there. Just trying to press the back line. He's going to have to be very quick to keep that in. Not quick enough. Still got it, Ceballos. This is Onyekuru with his 4-star skills. Keep it in play, mate. Come on. Lovely La Croqueta. He can chain these, of course, because he's got that ability. I mean, a lot of players can do it, but that is very well linked. And Bale, oh, he just swung 2 feet at that and still couldn't do it. Great work down that left-hand side from Onyekuru. He, obviously, a lot of people can link La Croquetas together. And but, I mean, look how it's just... That's just chaining. I mean, that is so... He's gliding. You can't stop him. And a lot of, like I said, a lot of players can link them, and it's difficult to stop them because the skill move is broken and overpowered. But you do need a degree of sort of ball control ability, and he has it. And you can just link them together as easy as you like. You don't even need to pay attention to what's going on. Ball into him here, first time shot, just wide of the mark. Ceballos wins the header, lays it off to Rivaldo, lays it off to Fernando, back inside it comes. Ceballos, Carvajal, sends Bale, there's a ball to Bale, to test the heading of Onyekuru, and he's only gone and scored it. Well, we're back in the game here at 2-1. I mean, I don't know how I'm 2-0 down, if I'm honest, it's one of those things, but... that is a great delivery from Gareth Bale. The positioning on him is sensational because he doesn't even need to jump. He's right there in front of the defender. And we are back in the game. Here he is. The sexy little Nigerian into Gareth Bale. And that is a penalty that Onyekuru has won. His penalties are only 79. I don't think I'm going to let him take it. But he has won it as he was trying to put the ball in the box for Gareth Bale. I mean, it's the worst penalty decision I think I've ever seen. Rivaldo to step up and to put it in the back of the net here. But we're back on level terms, and rightfully so. This game's been very, very even. I'd be happy with a draw at the end of it. But Onyekuru has impressed me. 1 goal, and technically speaking, I think he's going to get an assist for that. Trent, Rivaldo, Onyekuru into Rivaldo, ball back to him. He could be offside. He's not. And Gareth Bale, well, he should have scored, shouldn't he? Well, he's made a challenge there as well. He's come back and defended, and I'm very, very impressed with his defensive capability there. Trent this time puts a ball through. He's tried to slide to intercept it. We're going to go around the outside. La Croqueta, La Croqueta, La Croqueta, shoot and goal. And this guy is unreal. He is so, so good. Big fan. Big fan. Didn't expect to like him. Thought his composure would be a problem. His reactions would be a problem. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The guy is incredible. Carvajal to Schultz. Up to Onyekuru. Nice very nice football, actually. Here's Paul Pogba. Lovely El Tornado. Gareth Bale. Oh, he's only gone and scored. Well, that is an absolute shocker. There's no way Gareth Bale should be scoring from that position. He's so far behind the defender. The goalkeeper's in a great position, but he's managed to put it in the back of the net. It was very well worked down the left-hand side to get the ball to Pogba in the first place. Overpowered whatever it is, El Tornado. And we are now leading in a game we probably... don't deserve to be leading in. I think a draw is a fair result, but, you know, at the moment I'll take this. Look at Onyekuru's run again here. Schultz plays him in. La Croqueta, and we're away. All you need is 1, because you've got that pace. He's got another one in his locker, maybe one more. And he's still got it? No, he's lost it this time. Jeez, I mean, it's very difficult to get the ball off him. Here's Rivaldo. Here's Onyekuru. Oh, look at Onyekuru go. Little La Croqueta dinks it in. No, he can't. Referee says no penalty. Gareth Bale... It is a penalty. Gareth Bale goes down, and literally in the final seconds of this game, we have the chance to go 5-3. And seeing as how we've pretty much won it, I will give it to Onyekuru for what could potentially be a hat-trick in his first game. And he doesn't fit the way that I play the game at all. However, he's that quick and that good on the ball that he's so dangerous. He poses so many problems. and he's missed it. And I can't argue with it, really, because I can't argue with it, really, because his penalties are awful. Onyekuru celebrating as he was the last player to touch the ball. He's not going to get credited with the goal, of course, but he's missed it, and it's my own fault, really. I kind of thought he'd be diving to his left, and I still went there. I don't know why. He's obviously dummied that. Whether he's done it on purpose, I don't know. But what a performance that has been. We were behind 3 times in that game. I was very impressed with him. He's so good on the ball. Well, I tell you something, I 100% didn't expect to like that card anywhere near as much as I did. That has surprised me no end, and it's kind of making me rethink a few things, to be honest, because he's 5'9", right? I instantly thought to myself, well, yeah, okay, he might have 99 jumping, but 5'9", I don't think he'll be very good in the air, which obviously eliminates half of my attack, because if I get the ball down the right with Bale, putting the ball into the box almost seems pointless, right? But in-game, I tried it quite a few times, and very successful. More often than not, he would go for the ball. He leaps unbelievably well, connected with quite a few of them. I think in the clips that you saw, he got his head on the end of it and actually scored one, because his positioning is fantastic. 91 positioning with a chem style, which it doesn't sound great, really. I mean, you know, there are plenty of other players out there with 99 positioning and so on, but his positioning in the penalty area is brilliant, and he managed to maneuver himself in front of the defender, and he just nods it home. He doesn't need to jump in that situation, and he has 80 heading accuracy, but crossing is overpowered anyway, so it doesn't really matter what his heading accuracy is. But that was good. The ability to abuse La Croqueta, though, is where it's at with this guy. He can chain them together like a guy on 20 a day. He's so good at just linking those La Croquetas together. Now, I know that is an overpowered mechanic. Again, I know a lot of people can do it. If you've got 4-star skills, you can chain them. But, for instance, the 81 Divock Origi that I have on the bench, he can't chain them because he is so slow. He feels like a tank when he does it. So when he's doing it, it's easy to read which direction he's going. Onyekuru's ball control and dribbling skills and agility is so quick, you can't stop him. You don't know where he's going. You can't stop him mid-flight. If he wants to change direction with it, he can. He can pop a couple of skill moves in between the La Croquetas. It is so good to have a card that gifted on the ball. The issue with it, of course, is Kem. He is Nigerian and plays in the Turkish league. One of the hardest players to link into a team you will ever get. Unless, of course, you play icons around him or you bring him on as a super sub. And that is exactly my recommendation. Bringing this guy on as a super sub could be the difference between nabbing that late goal and not. You know, I think that for me personally, for about 50k, 60k, before the guaranteed pack is re-released and before rewards, he's 60k. God knows what he'll be after that, sorry. Although saying that, he is 91 rated, so I suppose he has to keep some degree of price, otherwise, you know, SBCs get really cheap. But either way, I think this guy could be the new meta super sub. Not meta, but the new super sub. The guy that you see everyone bring on because he's that good. Once the word gets out, everyone will be using him. Such a good card. Really did enjoy myself with that one. If you agree or disagree, feel free to let me know in the comments. If you've enjoyed it, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.